On this episode of Manufacturing Matters, we take a closer look at Covington Aircraft, a trusted name in aircraft engine maintenance and overhaul. From piston to turbine engines, see how their expertise keep planes soaring, right here in Okmulgee. On this episode of Manufacturing Matters.
Covington Aircraft started in 1972 by a gentleman by the name of Bob Covington, and he hired another gentleman by the name of Paul Abbott to work for him. And Paul Abbott in the mid-70s took the business over, and we started out building piston engines, and these are the same engines that were used in World War II. The design for this engine goes back to 1924, and we're still using these engines today. We still overhaul those engines, and they're out on historic aircraft, crop dusters, World War II vintage aircraft. They're still in use today. And so Covington got their start overhauling those engines, and then we branched out into the gas turbine engine, also in the Pratt & Whitney family. And we've been able to expand our footprint in the aviation world in that region. But we've also opened up shops overseas in Brazil, and also in the UK. We have shops in Washington State. We have smaller companies and salespeople based in various parts of the United States. So it started out as almost like a mom and pop shop, and it's grown to have a global footprint.
In 2001, I was privileged to go to Argentina to meet some customers and potential customers and things of that nature. And we had gone down to Rosario, and we were down in the boonies, and we're at an airstrip talking to turbine customers, and this older gentleman comes to me, and he's wearing a Covington ball cap. And we get to talking, and he starts to tell me that he's been dealing with Covington Aircraft since the mid-70s. And I was new to Covington at the time, and I didn't realize how far-reaching Covington was from Okmulgee here in Argentina, out in the boonies, in the middle of nowhere. And that was pretty exciting for me to understand that the company that I was working for had a bigger presence than I realized. We've had a lot of employees that have been here most of their grown life. Had a lot of them retire with 40 plus years. I've been here 28, Rob's been here 29, and we're kind of middle of the roaders. We got a lot of people that have been here longer than we have. And it's exciting to see the young blood that's coming in. We've got a lot of young people that have been here less than 15 years, which is new. And it's exciting because it speaks of growth, and it speaks of how we're expanding, and it's exciting.
And we just celebrated 50 years.
That's awesome.
Just celebrated our 50-year anniversary, and Covington is a generational company where we've had a grandfather, a son, and a grandson all working for the company at the same time. And so it's neat how Covington Aircraft has been around that long, but it's touched generations of local families and local people. And so just seeing that and being a part of that has been pretty fun to see as well. I'm part of that. My dad worked here, and we worked here together for 20 years. And so it's kind of unique in that way.
Thanks for joining us for Season 1 of Manufacturing Matters. We've explored the innovation, craftsmanship, and dedication behind our top industries. But there's still more to discover, so stay tuned for Season 2, where we dive even deeper into the world of local manufacturing in Okmulgee, right here on Manufacturing Matters.